On today's episode of Hiatus X Hiatus, Yoshihiro Togashi has tweeted yet another masterpiece featuring fan favorite character Kite. Well, he isn't the most relevant character. Is that going?
流れ落ちる涙勇気に変えてゆく天使の花広げ舞い上がれ
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the return of Hunter x Hunter. So I've made a few videos already talking about this because this is just such a topic that comes up every few years, right? So the reason this is even being brought up right now, right, is because recently, if you've been keeping up with Hunter x Hunter on Twitter, because that's its primary location right now, the creator Yoshihiro Togashi has been giving us lots of updates on it, right? And usually when he updates us, it's just like, okay, we'll get a chapter in the next 4 years, you know? But he's really been keeping up a good consistency here, right? He's been giving us updates very frequently, and it's been good, right? What he usually does, what his formula is he draws a character and then he puts like somewhere, either they're holding a board or on their hat, and he gives the update on the chapter, right? So that's kind of what I want to talk about today, right? I want to talk about when we could be getting Hunter x Hunter and what we have right now, right? So if we're going to get into it, the last of Hunter x Hunter we got was in December of 2025. We have 10 chapters, right? From chapter 400 to 410, we had that 10 chapter release. It was really good. I mean, I was hyped for that. I remember doing a few reviews on the channel. The only problem though is it's really crazy to hop back into the series in just like such a weird state, right? Story wise, of course, because if we're taking such long breaks, right, in between the manga, it's like you have to really reread stuff, the whole arc basically, to understand what you're reading, because the Succession War arc is kind of messy. I'm not saying it's bad, there's so much to it and we're not getting enough, you know? So it's kind of tricky, but we did get 10 chapters back in December of 2025, and we're currently on volume 38, right? And volume 38 is the one with Gon punching, even though Gon's nowhere to be seen at all. But from the updates on Twitter though, we have chapter 411 done and all the chapters up to 420. So 10 chapters are done and ready to come out at any time. So that does mean we would probably get volume 39 soon, and that just works perfectly for Togashi, right? He's gonna want to collect that bag anytime, right? As for the other chapters though, he recently just posted today this artwork of Ponzu, the character that got brutally killed, and a lot of people were commenting like, why would he make such a cute picture of Ponzu? Like, he didn't kill her in the worst possible way you could kill somebody, but, you know, besides her boyfriend Pokal. But anyway, chapters 421 and 422 were announced to almost be done, right? They're just doing some background stuff. So those two are done, right? So we're not getting just a 10 chapter batch, it's looking like. He's probably trying to get up to 20 and then release like 2 volumes and give himself time to recuperate, you know? And also, I mean, basically we have chapters 421 up to 427 in progress. We're going to get them because he actually released a post with Kite that you saw in the intro talking about chapter 427, right? And that chapter is obviously not within the 10 chapters we're getting. So he's probably trying to get us up to 430 before going on another break, which I personally really appreciate. And like I was saying, chapters 428, right? Because that's where he stopped. It was only up to 427. 428 up to 450 are planned out because he released like a year or two ago that he has the plans for the next 50 chapters, which might be the whole rest of the Succession War arc, which that would be good to move on. I'm not saying it's a bad arc, it's just like it gets messy and we want to get over this hurdle to see what's coming next, right? Or plans for the end or whatever, I'm not really sure. But yeah, so that's, we got at least up to 450 coming. We just don't know when. What I think might happen though, this is my personal opinion, giving all the information that we've gotten. We could see a batch of 20 with the release of volume 39, right? Possibly volume 40 as well by mid June, right? That gives us enough time because he's been going at a faster pace. That's why. That's why I don't want to say, December of this year because he's going at a pace that's pretty quick now, and he already has 10 chapters done. So he might go on like a 20-week dropping bangers, and then while he's dropping the bangers, he's making more, right? Togashi's cooking. He's really going crazy for us. Another thing that's funny to me, right, is that the last time we got a batch of Hunter x Hunter chapters, Jujutsu Kaisen ended, right? And recently, like just now actually, the Jujutsu Kaisen Modelo manga, the sequel manga of the series, just ended. And we're getting Hunter x Hunter again. So it's funny that Jujutsu Kaisen is sacrificing itself to give us more Hunter x Hunter. It's so wild to me, but we'll take it. Another thing I do want to mention, just as a quick note before I end the video, we did get a cool animation for the new mobile game coming out of Hunter x Hunter Nen Survivor, and it's really good. It's completely new animation, right? They reuse some poses like for the Phantom Troop because you're going to use that iconic pose anyway. But it's brand new, perfectly animated. It's literally Leorio's fighting in it. Karapika's fighting, Gon's fighting, and Killua's in Godspeed. And all four of them are fighting together. It's so clean. And the music goes hard. It's like a Dragon Ball Z opening too. It hits really good. But a lot of people are seeing this and speculating that we'll get the anime back. And that's just, the fate Hunter x Hunter fans are given. Anytime we get any glimpse at Hunter x Hunter, we're hoping that we're going to get something. Like, obviously, the anime is a big deal, right? A lot of people want the anime because it's good, right? They have enough material to add and make like a season or two, right? They could possibly do that. I'm not saying like it's out of the question. They absolutely can't do that. I mean, it probably would be better to finish up the Succession War arc and then drop 2 seasons of the Dark Continent arc and the Succession War arc, and then we'll go on the long hiatus again. But that would just be so good to get, right? And given the animation we just got, we could possibly see that soon. So that's just, the thoughts are in the air, right? A lot of people are thinking and speculating about things again, and Togashi's actually participating now, right? He's reading comments, he's releasing posts more frequently now. So it's a really, really good sign. And real quick before I go, though, I do want to shout out to Ryan Studios, or Rion, however you say it, and I apologize. They're the ones that made that banger opening, right? The opening that I shown in the beginning of the video, it's a Succession War arc opening, and it's so good, bro. It's been feeding my cravings for the Hunter x Hunter anime to come back because it's so well animated and it fits that whole arc. It really just captivates. It captures everything perfectly, right? It shows off all the characters, all the princes, Karapika, like it shows he's the main character. It's so good. But as for the story, I do want to get into that into another video, right? Because I have a lot of thoughts on it. Um Even long term, like is Gon going to come back based on, the intro I posted? There's a high possibility that we will all be smiling again. Anyways, guys, it's been a Street Bench. Peace. And if you want, you could leave a like on the video, subscribe real quick. Please let me know down in the comments below, though. What are your thoughts on the Hunter x Hunter manga? Because I've been doing so much research. Sorry to cut off my outro, but I've been doing so much research on it and reading it and like rereading it and refreshing my brain with all this stuff. And I want to know what you guys think of the future of this series, right? What do you think is going to happen? Because I'm so hyped for it and I love discussing this stuff, and I'm going to release some videos, I'm telling you. Stay tuned for that. Sub up, keep those notifications on. It's been SJ Benj. Peace.